I think that I gotta do it.
Bam, welcome back. We're back.
Welcome.
We're live. Closed for lunch. Episode
Dinging them, donging them, dog.
episode 88 or
82. Am I live?
28. Yeah, we're live.
Welcome back.
Buy books. Hot buy books. What's it called?
That one?
Yeah, what's it called?
Cocaine sex music.
Ooh. Oh, shout out to Sergio.
Yeah, that was doesn't
maybe,
sound like
pop
that.
that open and we'll turn the TV on.
Oh.
Wah, 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 wah. You want to speed it up? No? That's what you were saying earlier?
Well, that was actually 500 BPM.
Weird.
I know. I don't listen to that. I don't know. I'm trying to mess with the program. I'm trying to fuck it up, you know?
I'll fuck up some commas.
I'm trying to fuck
All
up
right.
the program.
We're here. We took a
got
break
the-
because we came in hot, dog. We broke this.
Hot dog?
Hot! We got this Theogate story
Uh-oh.
going, and a lot of people just put clips together. Nobody really talks about it, and we want to talk about it again.
I got the agenda.
Unfortunately,
Let me have that up there.
yeah.
Good.
Yeah, please. Unfortunately, it's time to kill Theogate.
Debunked.
Theogate. kill it.
Officially.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna
Scene
do.
one.
I want you to read, please, what the notes that we had, please.
Okay. Well, we're well,
We're trying to get more organized, so we have these notes. The
See,
outline.
it's supposed to help us think. They're not going to be able to.
Yeah,
see
but it's
this.
pretty funny.
It's good though because if
So,
Theo
I
is
was-
the dad,
I was speaking
Theo- right.
earlier, and he was just what
I-
do they call that?
that's what we do.
Stenographating.
Right.
How do you
in the courthouse? In the courthouse, they like somebody's talking and then
Have you ever seen those? They had one at a pawn shop.
They're
dude.
really
It
good
was
at it.
still
Some people-
$150 fucking bucks, dude.
for the
stenographer typewriter.
Stonknographer.
The stonkfrographer.
Well, if Theo is the daddy and Tom is raising the kid, if that's the case, dog, we gotta stop everything. You feel me?
Leave Tom alone.
Leave him
Okay.
alone. Okay, that's the
Here
end
we
of
go.
that.
This
Moving
is,
on.
This is the no, we're not moving on yet.
Oh, not yet.
This is right here. This is the definitive Theogate
Hashtag kill
story right here.
Theogate.
Yeah, we're changing.
We're
it.
changing the
Hashtag
story.
Kill Theogate. We have to kill it. Okay. Okay. This is what happened. Pretty much in order. Here we go. We're gonna figure this out. I'm gonna put this real low. Okay.
I'm ready.
There
Tell me
are.
what you got.
There are podcasters. Okay, there's a podcast circle in Hollywood. It's all comedians. Tom Segura and his wife do a podcast, Your Mom's House. They've been doing it for a long time. I'm not exactly sure. But there's a video from either 2012 or 2014. Okay? I'm not sure. I've heard two different things. But it's an older video. They look really young, and it's Theo Vaughn and Christina P. hanging out like in the green room.
Oh yeah, on Road Rules,
on
Road
camera.
Rage.
Well, they were, but that was then when they were young. This is like pretty recent. This is like 7 years ago, right? And they're hanging out, and for some reason they're like being real flirty, na. And she brings up her husband. Oh, I have a podcast with my husband.
By the way, I'm married.
Yeah, seems a little awkward. Okay.
But what?
So
Okay.
then,
All right.
next, there's
Gossip.
yeah, there's all this gossip. Christina talks about people have asked her straight to her face. The one that asked her straight to her face, like the most recent high-profile one, was that H3 guy, Ethan.
Okay.
He asked her straight to her face, and they were talking about Theodore being a name for their child.
Oh.
Because the H3 podcast is pregnant, right? Those two, wife and thing. It's kind of the same deal. It's husband, wife, husband and wife.
You better get a paternity test.
So then they do that, right? Boom. Right? Okay. And then they kind of like make a cut. And then they come back and they're talking about something else. And
Right.
Christina, there's another with Brendan Schaub, and she acts a little weird.
Right.
Whenever Theo's name gets brought up, she acts weird. With the Ethan guy, she goes,
Right.
in light of the Bill Cosby scandal, we had to change the dog's name from Theo. Right? So they even named the dog Theo, or maybe they got it from somebody named Theo, right?
Oh, okay.
Weird, okay?
Weird.
So then there's another thing somebody digs up, right? There's multiple Theogate videos. Somebody digs up old footage of Theo talking on his podcast about he had an old friend, an old comic friend, that they were real unlucky in love, but they were always kind of friends. And they said, well, if I don't get married by a certain time, just you get me pregnant. I want to have a baby. Might as well have your baby. You're good looking. You know?
Okay.
Then Theo goes on to kind of have this weird awakening where he goes, I want to get sober. I want to settle down and have a family. I want to do all this weird shit, right?
Okay. Sorry, I just had like an epiphany.
Okay.
But keep going.
So then he does that. Then we really start rolling. Okay? So all that's kind of speculation. All that is speculation.
Okay.
Okay. Even the part on Your Mom's House when Tom Segura gets his chain and they go, well, one of your kids is, I liquidated one of the kids' college funds. And she goes, which one? He goes, the one that doesn't look like you. Okay. Which I think is the oldest. Right?
All right.
She got pregnant.
Her first kid.
Right?
Right.
Who knows? But if it's
crazy. Can I tell you something? Like side note?
No, I'm ready.
It's still tied in.
Side note. I'm ready though.
Well, no, it's tied in completely.
Okay.
It's one time I had this chick who was I'm gonna say this because I don't give a fuck. There was this chick. She approached me. I knew her from back in the day. I'm not gonna say who this is, but she wanted the seed. She wanted the seed.
How fun.
But she said she was a lesbian, right?
Okay.
So imagine if you have this you have a lesbian friend, and she goes, we want your seed, we want your sperm.
Okay.
So that we can have a baby, right? We want you to be the sperm donor. Would you be down? Right. What would you do?
Probably not.
It's a good friend of yours. It's a really good friend. You've known this person for years, since the beginning of time.
Because a baby is not something that you do for the mom. You know what I mean? Like a baby's not for a mom. A baby's for itself. A baby's a baby. So
is it though?
Yeah. So even if you fathered the kid, at some point in the kid's life, he's gonna want to come meet you and hang out with you and talk to you. At least get to know who his dad is. You know, or his, You know, it's just it's inevitable because it's part of you.
Right. So if you are like a bastard child, you're saying that bastard children have a desire to find out
where they come from,
where they came from.
Yeah, we're not bastard children, but we want to find out where you came from.
Everybody wants to know where they came from.
You want to know your grandpa's. You want to know all the cool stories. You want to know the war heroes. You want to know shit like that, right?
Right. So that could be something, dog. Like fuck.
Okay.
Fuck.
So that's
he got a fucking podcast.
So let's bring it back. So that's pretty serious.
They have podcasts.
That's pretty serious shit. So it starts getting a little bit more aggressive, right? Instagram post, Tom Segura starts trolling people. He's literally like every one of his videos that brings up guests, and for a certain period of time, it was really concentrated. Every Instagram post he did, every Twitter, every YouTube comment was about it. And he just trolls everybody, totally ignores it, and says, hey, we got our...
That's not trolling anybody. That's hiding.
We got our most requested guest. We got a list. Thank you, guys. And he reads off a bunch of people. People made all these videos and all these weird comments. The X-Files theme, right? So it's getting to and then, okay, here we go. Here's a good one.
Okay.
Sam Tripoli's on Theo Von's podcast. Okay.
Yeah,
Sam Tripoli goes on Theo Von's podcast.
You guys fucked up there.
They fucked up there, dude.
Totally did.
They're kind of towards the end, the last half. They're getting viewer questions, and someone asks Sam like, "Who runs the world?" Something about Illuminati. And then he
conspiracy.
Goes, "Yeah." And then he goes, "Well, speaking of conspiracy, Theo, hashtag."
Hashtag Theo cut the audio,
out.
cut the fucking video feed.
Yeah, whoever's Nick or Giovanni, whatever's Theo Von's camera guy or producer guy, cut the video, right? Then Sam doesn't notice it. Of course, Sam's a little slower on the ears, He doesn't notice it. He goes off and he explains his conspiracy theory.
Right.
Theo Von noticed it enough to patiently wait for Sam to stop talking, then go, hey, what was the rest of that? I heard something. And Nick or whoever the guy was is like, nothing. That was it. A little bit. He stammers.
Okay.
Right?
So,
wait.
Can I?
This is it. This is the end.
I know, but I want to debunk Theogate.
This is the end. So then he stammers a little bit, and Theo Von, and he goes, no, that's it. And Theo Von goes, oh, okay, interesting. Like, he kind of knew there was more to it. I'm pretty sure he's well aware of it. He's like a hot second away from saying it. And if it is that hot, if Theo is the daddy and Tom is raising the kid, then we got to stop. Theogate, kill Theogate. # no more. The shit is too real. You're going to break up some families over some internet shit.
Save the kids.
Save the kids, dog. Kill Theogate. Tom's balling. Tom makes a lot of money.
Right. So hold on, though. I want to debunk it. Right.
All right, Theogate.
Okay.
Debunked.
I'm a Theogate debunked.
Here we
Okay.
go.
So you get someone to live in a bubble. Okay. I went with you to see Sam Tripoli and
Oh, yeah.
Theo Von
Oh,
live.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And I asked a question. I said,
That might have been the last show they did together in L.A.
do you remember the question that I asked?
No, maybe not.
We were pretty drunk. But
I was drinking a lot. My bad.
they might not have been because they're
What did you-
performing.
What did you
So let me tell
What was
you.
your question?
I asked about mind control.
Oh, yeah.
And I asked it to Sam.
I asked about the hamsters.
Guess what? And he passed it over to Theo. And you know what his answer was?
What did he say?
I think I'm susceptible.
Ooh.
So, that right there tells me that somebody tricked somebody. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It could be that Theo Von doesn't even know. Could be that at the time he didn't know who he was. Right?
Yeah.
And somebody tricked him for his seed. And it could have been influenced by other powers, dog.
They cut together Tom Segura talking about cuckolding and like wanting his wife to be in gangbangs and swinger shit.
Orgies.
And then they cut Theo Von. Like I think the people were protesting. It was pretty funny, dog. I think it was like people dying.
Dog.
Like people lay on the
When
ground.
you are rich and you got money, dog, and you are famous.
Look at. Think about how many.
I'm gonna have an orgy.
But look.
You don't want to?
When he.
Dog, with fine ass chicks, dog. Fine chicks, like everywhere, all over the place. You wouldn't be down for that?
I don't know, man. That's how you get. That's how you get your seeds sucked out. That's how you get.
Well, you got.
But
See, you're aware. You're aware of the seed.
Look at. I can box, dog, but like.
Maybe that's why he's
12 chicks.
Shit, that's why he doesn't even masturbate. That's why he's not masturbating because
he went overboard. Obviously, he was probably doing nasty shit.
So okay, or I want to say that's in Theo's defense, right?
Theo Von's nasty.
Theo Von's the naive, innocent, poor guy who had his seed stolen from him. Or
male rape. Now we're talking about male rape over here. This is ridiculous.
It could be that, or he's just a pervert. Not in a really bad way, but in like I'm gonna steal your girlfriend.
That's what I'm trying
temporarily.
That's what I'm trying to say. They had a bunch of stuff cut together. Him saying out of context that he would do that, and then it was like a protest. I think it was a protest where people like lay on the ground like, this is how many people die of gun violence per capita, and there's 50 people laying on the ground, and he's like, I just won this orgy, brother, and he's just walking around, So I don't know who. How do these people that make the clips? How do they have the Instagram stories from Tom Segura and fucking?
They go and download all those fucking files, dog.
That's crazy.
Or there might be some thing that can kind of get the clips.
I'll tell you, the only thing I've known about Theogate, my biggest, how I've done my research is by watching the videos and the clips and going back and watching in full context the moment.
You know what the truth is.
The moment in the podcast of where it is, and you can see the full context, and you can be like, oh, well, that's not really a big deal. If you cut it out and you only play this 5 seconds, that sounds bad.
Well, think about
But
this,
not
dude.
really,
Like, what if
dog.
you had a friend? This is still related. Let's say you have a friend, right, that had a baby, right, and the baby was kind of an accident, right?
Right.
And this friend of yours was in a previous relationship.
Yeah, you just happened to be banging right before, right? That's what I'm saying.
Right. My ex,
Uh-huh.
right? I got pregnant from my ex, but we're not together, right? But
Once we get pregnant,
now, then
I went back with the ex, and now
you-
we're happily married with 2 kids. That's what I'm saying, dog. Everybody's just real people.
Right.
And if
And
it's
it
a
could
real
be
person
that
situation, then we
homeboy-
need to shut the fuck up
Yeah,
about it.
Tom is a G if he's
raising the kid,
if he's
and
raising
he
the
knows,
kid,
or he
knows, or he doesn't know, who
or
cares?
he doesn't know, but he doesn't care to know. He
Right,
goes,
and now
"No,
he
that's
knows.
my fucking kid."
Right.
Me.
It's their kid. It's the kid.
Yeah.
The kid is theirs.
Yeah, I agree.
Right?
I agree.
It's like if you have to go on. It's like if you had to fucking go to fucking war, dog. You had to go to war.
Yeah,
You're
your
gonna be
homies'
gone.
kids.
You're gonna be gone. Your
Take
wife's
care of
gonna
your
be
homies'
home.
kids.
Your wife's gonna be home, right? With your kids, hopefully, if
Yeah.
you have any, or she's gonna be there
Yeah.
waiting. And then you gotta come every once in a while to visit her,
Right.
But if you got somebody that can be there at all times to fill in the spot of daddy while you got the real daddy out, out, sniping people or something.
Yeah, but they're comedians.
Right.
So it's like, not a big deal, They'll be
Right.
back on Monday.
Or something. I think it's fine. It's fine.
No, but if it's real,
Back in the day, dude,
I'm just
people
saying-
would share their wives.
No. But I'm just saying, if it's a
Maybe they
real,
probably pay.
if it's a real situation like that, we need to let it go. Kill TheoGate. Kill TheoGate.
Moving on. What else you got for me? What's you got some conspiracy news?
What? Yeah. What do you think? What's next? This guy?
Yeah, well, we got to do the Cooper.
We got to
Cooper,
do Cooper. Cooper is weird.
This is
okay.
weird.
Coop.
Coop.
Co-op.
Chickens in a coop.
Chickens in a coop. You coop them in, right?
You coop them in.
You coop
Or you
information
coop
up.
information up. Like you kind of sequester it.
So
Or
there's a lot of Coopers.
Ah.
There's William Cooper, right?
Yeah.
Bill Cooper that wrote that Hold the Pale Horse.
Uh-huh.
He kind of called
Anderson
it.
Cooper.
Anderson Cooper. There's
Whose
a lot-
mom recently passed away.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Mom
95
Cooper.
years old, stomach cancer, and that's a long time to be alive.
God damn.
But let me tell you though,
That's crazy.
you only live that long.
If you're super, super rich, if you're a billionaire,
No.
Vanderbilts,
No.
you got to deal with the reptilians? He said it. I said it. He didn't have to say it.
Well, you do a little bit of black magic. You do a little bit of
The transfusion,
dude.
the
Well,
blood,
see, when they make these jokes about these kind of things, I don't know if it's a joke,
the
right?
stem cells.
The lady had there's a picture of her. You could look up any of the 95-year-old lady. Her artwork, twisted, dog.
Oh, man.
Twisted.
That sucks.
So she could be like this evil satanic witch. No offense to anybody.
Whatever. Fuck her.
She's
Here
gone.
we go.
But
Boom.
the Cooper.
Yes, Cooper. Okay, there's another guy, Cooper. So I found this guy. Weirdly, I was...
Leroy, dog.
Yeah, Leroy, my man. When's the last time you had a white guy named Leroy? Only in the 50s, dog. So, I was looking up, trying to figure out the fascination of twins. How come Nazis really liked twins, and how come NASA really likes twins?
That's
And
what you were looking up?
I was trying to find a list of twins, and the only thing that kept coming up was that Scott guy, that Walker, that bald head guy, the Eggman. That he got shorter than his brother. He was a twin. But there's a lot of twins. They say the Challenger crew, there was like 5 sets of twins out of 7 crew members.
Huh.
There's a bunch of crazy stuff. So I was looking that up, and just somehow this guy's name just, boom, I was like, let me click on this guy, right? So I was literally looking up a list of space travelers by country.
Cooper is a space traveler.
And I got to Leroy Gordo Cooper.
Gordo.
Okay? This
El
guy
Gordo.
was the first man to spend the day, a full 24-hour cycle in space.
I said he's the first super soldier pilot, World War II German UFO.
Yeah, UFO sighting.
He saw it.
Okay, so when he was fighting in World War II, he was just I think he was a Navy.
though.
He was a Navy pilot. He said he saw a UFO. Yes, he did. on numerous occasions, and he said a lot of people on numerous occasions saw it. And
But is he talking about he saw the
he saw himself, the German, right? What
Which
is that?
one?
The Hebentober, or whatever the hell it is.
Hebentober?
The German bell, right?
Oh, the Nazi bell.
The Nazi bell. That one.
Yeah, it's called something else.
It's called something like that.
Yeah. He
that
saw
craft,
that thing?
He said he saw that. And then after the war, he went to Alaska. And in Alaska, he used so in Germany, I'm pretty sure he stumbled onto like advanced technology, and he learned a little bit more than what he should.
Okay.
Because after the war was over in 1957, he went up to Alaska and set up this German specialized radar and telescope. But no, it's called the Akashian.
No.
Yeah, here I have it written down. It's called the Akashic. I swear, dude. The Akashic Syntheodolite. 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 Yeah, it's a certain kind of radar. It's a certain kind of spectrum.
Oh, man.
And he caught a lot of shit up there in Alaska. So this guy starts writing a book. He didn't tell anybody this, okay? Leroy Gordo didn't tell anybody this.
He's in Alaska chilling.
But before that.
And before that, he was doing super secret space program. Fucking out there looking for UFOs.
High technology radar.
Not primitive technology. He was in.
As he's doing routine, radar checks, he's noticing all these anomalies under deep sea, okay?
Right, okay.
So he starts just casually writing down the coordinates. Then he starts drawing maps. Then he starts taking notes. Then he starts recognizing objects. He starts studying the footage enough to recognize certain things. He goes back, does a history lesson, realizes this trade route was most active during certain Spanish.
Oh, he's trying to figure
Spanish conquistador days, right?
Okay.
Through circumstance, right? You want to call it an op? I would like to, but we'll call it circumstance. As he gets older, his son is friends with this DARRELL MIKOLOS. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's opified.
MIKOLOS?
DARRELL MIKOLOS is a modern day treasure hunter that goes deep sea and salvages shipwrecks.
Okay.
Gordo tells MIKOLOS, "Hey, dog, I got mad ass classified information. I'm about to die. I want you to have it, and I want you to go down there and get what you can. I want you to learn the fucking truth." He said that without saying so many. He didn't really tell him you're gonna find UFOs, but
he said go down there and find out what that is.
Yeah. No,
I don't know what it is.
He just told him about the treasure. He knew the money. Get you on the money.
And he probably could tell the difference between a boat and a
Gordo, not MIKOLOS, not at the time.
No,
but
MIKOLOS.
Gordo knew. He wrote books.
Gordo, Gordo was probably out there looking, and he saw the one.
He wrote books when he was alive about.
But didn't they say it was one that was unidentified?
He wrote UFO books when he was alive, so he definitely believed. Definitely believed. So then MIKOLOS starts going down there, starts getting some treasure, starts planning, other salvages. MIKOLOS, right? You just have to, if a damn.
That sounds like some fucking James Bond shit, dog.
Yeah.
MIKOLOS?
Yeah, Darrell. White
Darrell.
guy.
Yeah,
dog, white guy named Leroy.
Leroy and
white
Darrell,
guy
dog?
named Darrell. What's happening, dog?
No.
So he now is in the UFO community. He had nothing to do with UFOs.
MIKOLOS?
He had nothing
Just
to do with UFOs.
because he got the.
Because he went down and saw some shit.
Well, is
that blew his mind.
Leroy's gone, huh?
Leroy's dead.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. But MIKOLOS, now he knows there is ancient civilizations down there. There's spaceship wrecks. There's fucking different ships that they've never seen. There's a lot. He's made a lot of money, a lot of treasure, dude. It's crazy.
You think he's making money off of that?
Off of going down and getting
MIKOLOS?
gold, dog? Getting fucking.
Oh, I guess if it's like the Spanish Armada.
300-year-old gold, dude.
Pirate doubloons, dog.
Yeah, some real doubloons.
That's like.
That's that Davy Jones shit, dog. Darrell Jones.
Well, that's crazy. Yeah,
So
but
of
the
that-
Cooper. So there's got to be something to do with Cooper's UFOs
and fake names.
Fucking fake names, co-op, keep the information, sequester the information. Yeah. I got the treasure maps. Nobody else has the treasure maps.
Maybe that's what caught my eye. You know, maybe that's what caught my eye. Because I've never heard of that guy in my life. I guess there's a show. There's like Discovery Channel or History Channel show. There's
Can I get you with the double conspiracy within a conspiracy?
Got me, dog.
Did you know that Anderson Cooper had a brother?
Twin.
No. Older brother.
What did he do?
He died.
We're doing what?
Well, he committed suicide.
And he got shot in the head twice or something?
No, he fell off of a building.
What was he doing on the top of a building?
Falling to his death.
Billionaire. Billionaire family have everything they want. Still kill themselves. And then you want to give people...
And then the sad conspiracy is, or the sad, right? Because she's crazy. She was...
Yeah, you want to give people the benefit of the doubt.
They were like, well, you sacrificed. You sacrificed.
Even billionaires have problems. Even billionaires have trouble, you know. Depression hits everybody. You want to give them the benefit of the doubt. But then you think, like, what the fuck? You know,
dude, everybody
you could
here,
you could save the world with fucking
that kind of really bothers me.
$30 billion ends hunger in the world. I think I'm pretty sure that's the thing. 30 billion, and you'll be able to set up all the sustainable farms.
Right, but you know the problem is like when you start saying that kind of stuff, then they're gonna get you with this whole one world, new world order thing, right? Because if you're trying to feed everybody on the planet, then you're like, who are you to try to feed everyone on the planet, right? That seems kind of New World Order-esque. Well, you know what I mean? Like, where do you draw the line?
You just give.
I'm not saying don't fucking feed, like, end world hunger, dog.
I think you give the money to like a good 50 different, 100 different organizations
that are international organizations, and
you check on it. You know what I mean? And check on it, because you can't just give it to fucking mom and pop. I know that. And you can't. You don't want to give it to number one. Who you're gonna give $30 billion to Amazon so they can feed everybody?
Amazon.
Fuck that. You know
Amazon.
What I'm saying?
He's the richest, one of the richest guys in the world, dude.
It's like, he can do it,
like
but
three times over, 450 to 100 times over.
It would have to be the money coming from the World Fund or whatever the fuck.
The World Fund.
Whatever.
Have that?
I'm sure there is.
I need to get
straight
in on that.
Down. Not go anywhere up or anywhere over. You know what I mean? It can't go to just the same size entity. It has to go lower.
Oh, okay.
Spin it. Let the shit go. Velocity
of
money.
See, well,
spend the money. Because how much money can you possibly spend in your life? I wonder, honestly, if you live like a fucking sultan, like the number one richest guy in the world. You can
spend a lot, dude.
But
the baby.
Dog. The baby... Stunting for Vegas,
dude.
I'm up a pork.
And he beat that guy up because he was talking shit, man.
Yeah, he beat him up.
Hurt his hand.
His hand. What a jackass! It happens though, dog.
It happens.
I hit somebody in the elbow one time and it broke my hand. I got no knuckle, ring knuckle. It sucks.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's. Yeah. So the conspiracy is, or it's not really a conspiracy, but we're gonna figure out Mr. MIKOLOS, this op guy that stole the information from from Cooper.
He said he gave it to him, dog.
Well,
he knew his dad or something. They were homies.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I don't know. You know, land, sea, Navy guys. Who knows, dog?
Kill your friend. I mean, kill your family and say, "Oh, by the way, I was his really good friend, and he really wanted me to have this."
That's a small
He said,
world.
"Imagine, right?
Imagine
if I said, Mike, you're my best friend, man. When I die, I want you to have everything."
Lottery ticket.
Everything, man. Yeah. Everything that's, you know what I mean?
And
I want to give it all to you, man, because you're my good friend.
And I'll kill you.
And then, boom, you kill me. Right?
That's crazy.
That is a little bit crazy. Well,
crack my neck.
So we moving on. Get the chunk.
We got this thing.
Bam!
All right. Okay.
You going to get him with that?
I don't know, man. Yeah. I don't know enough about it. I don't know enough about it.
Well, all we know is, you can tell me what it's called.
We were looking up the...
this guy, dude.
One of the most secure places in the world, right? And there's a place in Stockholm, Sweden, called the BANHOF bunker.
BANHOF.
Which was started by the BANHOF group, right? This guy named Oscar Schwartz.
Oscar Schwartz, right. 1994. He started the first internet service provider.
Yep. Yeah.
In Sweden.
He was the first independent internet service provider, IISP.
Oh.
So he was giving internet to people
Flamboyantly.
He was a gay dude, and he stood up for gay rights. That was his thing. He was a protester, but he decided the government. It's one of the landmark cases outside of the U.S. where the government comes in and tries to control the internet and tries to monitor people, and they're like, "No, our shit is encrypted before encryption."
Remember the Pirate Bay? I
Right.
think they had their information on those servers too at one point.
Really? Damn. So,
all right, WikiLeaks.
He starts a group, right? They make billions of dollars, and he starts a group. They dig into this abandoned mine, this old nickel mine, and they go further in the middle of the city.
That is so nuts.
And now it's some of the most secure servers. WikiLeaks, that's where their servers are. So whenever they try to get a
bomb resistant.
Whenever they try to get a subpoena or whenever they try to get a warrant, they can't, because you're going to break into this goddamn underground facility?
You're going to break into the underground nickel mine, dog?
I don't think so.
Get your bombs ready. WikiLeaks is not going down anytime soon.
So, yeah, we had to learn about it.
Better make friends with Oscar Schwartz and co.
BANHOF means something. He's still alive. BANHOF means something.
Who is?
I don't remember.
Oscar?
Yeah, Oscar. Yeah. This is all recent. This was
that's 1994.
This is in the 90s. Yeah, this is not
so he's kind of...
Yeah, he's still alive, baby. Fighting the good fight. Boom. Next. BANHOF bunker. Watch out. All right. Now. Wow. Bitch, I'm little baby. That's a different guy. How?
Yeah.
How? Okay, we'll do a little culture talk. So, Lil Baby signed to Cash Money as a real annoying voice. Okay.
Little Baby.
Duh Baby.
I like Duh Baby.
I think he's like, I don't know where he's out of, maybe Louisiana or something, Alabama.
The hood.
He's coming out, dog. This guy is pretty smart. He's putting all these local rappers or low-key rappers that have a little bit of local buzz or maybe like regional buzz on his channel.
Yeah.
On his YouTube channel. So you can go to DaBaby's YouTube channel.
DaBaby is
popping.
That
is so dumb.
It's popping, dude.
So dumb.
He should have 2 blue check marks next to his name, because he's like a double. He's like a double superstar. Dude.
I enjoy that he tries to rap. He's not. He doesn't.
He has his own new style.
It's not lazy.
It's his own new style.
He was wearing a diaper. Full disclosure. That's how he got famous online, because he was walking around Austin, South by Southwest, a couple years ago, wearing a fucking diaper like a big idiot. Whatever, dog.
You got to do what you got to do to get people to notice.
Yeah.
To get noticed.
You know me. I like the cheap shit. Sending 10 back on the boat, man. I like that one. The animal is hard. It's like 8 months old.
Good
too,
ones.
dog.
He has so many good ones.
That came out like the end of last year. I'm slacking.
Yeah, every time I watch him, he's getting on a jet, dude, with his homies. Every time, man, he's having
on Instagram.
About to get on this jet again.
I don't follow him on Instagram.
I don't give a fuck. He's going.
Fuck. The party only
lasts.
lasts.
Put my hand on this dude's face.
Party lasts so long.
At the jewelry store.
All right, what's next?
Well, everybody's been saying Baphomet wrong, dude. It's not.
Yeah, okay, we're going back
to conspiracy.
A quick thing.
Well, this is kind of a spiritual, esoteric, occult.
Because words are swords. You got to understand that words are swords, and the intent means things. That's why we're talking about the Cooper thing. So I guess it kind of ties together. Co-op, coop up information.
Boom.
So
put it in a bunker.
Everybody talks
WikiLeaks information.
The Baphomet, right? The horn guy. You see him when you
got
do
boobs, though.
DMT.
Is it a guy?
Yeah, a horn-boobed woman. It's kind of like...
With hooves?
Yeah. He's the one that does all the work, preliminary work, I think.
What do you mean?
Like, he decides where you go, is what it seems like. He's like the greeter in the underworld, kind of fourth dimension kind of thing. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
That's what it seems like.
It tells you where to go?
People do DMT and shit. He's like the judger guy. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
That's what it seems like to me.
The devil?
No, I think the devil's way down lower, man.
Oh, he's scarier and bigger and badder?
The Dark Kingdom Hierarchy. What was that thing? The QMAP guy?
Dark Brotherhood of the...
That was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So something like that. He's one of those guys. And people say Baphomet with a T.
Right.
It's not. I've heard somebody else pronounce it just recently. It's Baphomet.
Baphomet.
Like Home Depot.
Like Home Depot. Depay.
Yeah. You don't pronounce the T.
It's not Depot.
So if it's Baphomet,
it's not Baphomet, it's Baphomet.
So
it's
that
not
changes
Home Depot, it's Home Depot.
It changes the phonetic.
Depot.
Right, the phonetic of it. It changes the spelling. So it's different spells that are coming at you, right?
Whoa.
Right, I'm casting spells. That's why they call it spelling. Words
Right.
are swords. Words is one. Just add another S, right?
Right. Okay.
You have to tie the shit together when it's that's how.
That's crazy.
What's his name? Sam Tripoli always brings up Nashir, lie, all this little.
Yeah. NASA,
the
Nazi,
etymology
never a straight answer.
Yeah, the etymology of words, right? You just look up the word and where it came from, the root, and you learn all this stuff. That's how I learned about coop. It's to, like, confine, to abide by, to close up.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's fun, dude.
Baphomet.
Yeah. So
Well, I don't ever
watch
want
out.
to see that. That's why I don't want to take DMT because I don't want to see. I've never done it. I have enough of it in my brain.
Yeah.
I can conjure it. Whoa.
No,
I
that.
can conjure it from the bottom of my
Booty.
my butt chakra.
Yeah.
And
the
I
dig
can
chakra, the root chakra.
right
That's a strong one.
from my gooch
That's
chakra.
Organite chakra.
Right where my taint is, dude.
Mhm.
And I fucking sequester it there, and then I channel it up Jacob's ladder. It's all 33 vertebrae of my spine.
Right.
Boom, and then it hits my pineal gland in my brain, and bam,
Got him.
got him.
No, we don't want to do that. I don't want to.
Moving on, one more little spiritual thing. Get him. I was talking about Baphomet and words of swords.
Okay.
We gotta talk about
Words
this
of
crazy
swords.
lady, dude.
Okay. So words of swords.
Aleister
Tie
Crowley.
it together. Aleister Crowley, right? Everybody know if you're listening to this podcast, you know who Aleister Crowley is. You shouldn't be listening to this podcast.
Yeah, go watch Sam Tripoli.
Yeah, dude, fucking
for a while.
Yeah, this guy, British fuckboy, dude, created the modern sex magic, black magic, nasty shit, right? This devil worshipping stuff. Oh yeah, just be cool, just be cool, and everything will be all right. Don't worry about, doing anything. Just live your life. If anyone does anything wrong to you, you better do it back to them. Blah, blah. It's like kindergarten rules, the satanic bullshit. But this guy got a lot of people to follow him. Walking around with a hat he started the rock or
The thing, Freemason.
Yeah, he started that. He talked
Diamond.
about the Freemasons. This guy was given like a black mass or whatever he gave, and he said, talking about Jack the Ripper, right? 'Cause these are old people, man. This is like the 1920s and 30s. He's talking about Jack the Ripper, which happened in 1890 something, right? It was right before the century, right around there.
Right around the century, dog.
Yeah, 1800s, the end of the 1800s. And he says, Jack the Ripper couldn't have been anyone less a person than this woman, Helena Petronova.
Any less a person.
BLAVETSKY.
Right.
So it's kind of
right.
like
Aleister Crowley said that
how crazy
that Jack the Ripper couldn't be any less of a person than Helena.
Right. So it's kind of a backhanded compliment. How crazy and fucked up Jack the Ripper is. It couldn't have been anybody if it wasn't like this lady over here, because we all know how fucked up and crazy this lady is.
Right.
That's the kind of comment that he made.
Right. Yeah. She was Russian.
Mm-hmm. It's like saying if I leave the weed around, like, oh yeah, some people smoke all the weed around. It would have to be somebody like Jordan hanging out though.
Oh, that's fucked
You know
up.
what I'm saying? Like,
I might smoke the weed, dude. You shouldn't leave it out.
no, but that's what I'm saying. It's
okay.
It's like a kind of a play on the context that you build around it. It's a play on people's common knowledge that this chick is nobody to fuck with. This chick will tear your ass up.
She could be a serial killer.
So her timeline
But not
lines
really.
up. She's a Russian woman from money.
Yeah.
She was really mean, really fucking nasty, dude. Ugly. And she was rich, so she didn't need a man. She's like, I don't give a fuck, dude.
Right.
So she would just mob around.
She was ugly, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And she would just mob around, and she was a big woman, and she would just live her life. She was rich. She would do whatever the fuck she
She
wanted.
have kids?
No. She had a couple husbands. She might have kids, actually. She
Yeah, you
had
never
one
know.
husband, only with him for a little bit. She got another husband, right? And the timeline lines up. They lived in London around the time of the Jack the Ripper killings.
Uh-huh.
This girl moves to Canada. Then they move to the U.S. She becomes the first Russian person ever of all time to become a U.S. citizen.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And where she moves, I would like to double check, man. I bet you there was some other killings going on.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh,
and how did we find her?
So
through her
like,
husband.
Think about.
How did her? Remember? How did we get to her through her husband?
That's the conspiracy. That's the conspiracy.
That's the conspiracy.
Look
Helena.
up Helena
Petronova Blavatsky, right?
Look her up. Look up her husband.
The woman, Jack the Ripper. The woman believed to be Jack the Ripper. Her second husband, she was only with for like 3 months or 3 years or something. He started some American company that turned into something big. You remember? Yeah. He was like the founder and like. Yeah. It's fucking Chicago Times.
And it was a weird name too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Was it the publishing company?
I don't know.
What was that? Remember the first publishing company of all time?
Oh yeah, dude. Or there was the one where they like hold all the books. They hold all of them. What the hell they say?
Yeah.
What was it?
I think so. We'll get back to you. We'll have to get back to that one on that one.
Boom! Watch out
we'll
for
check out
Helena.
That one. But I think her
Petronova,
husband,
dude, fire star.
Helena Petronova Blavatsky. Just put a Russian woman, Jack the Ripper.
Well, I'll tell you one last thing.
You'll learn a lot about her. It's
one last thing in the esoteric.
It's odd.
A lot of people use the word light worker, right? Light warrior, light worker, indigo child, star seed, right? Blu-ray being. Yeah. All of these terms are thrown around by people in the esoteric community as all the time, as like some kind of identifying tool that you could use to identify with, right? I'm going to tell you right now, if you are a being of light, you will know because you'll walk in the goddamn room and the entire energy of the room will change. People's attention will be either drawn to you or completely not drawn to you. Probably they'll be drawn to you, though, because your light will be like in the esoteric realm, you know what I mean? Yeah. So if you're trying to fucking destroy something in the spiritual realms, that it's evil, right? It's in the spiritual realm. Mm-hmm. It means it's not necessarily here in the third dimensional realm, right? So how do you do it? You just go there. You just be there as a light being, right? Okay. So if you're emanating light and you go to a place of darkness, it may not appear as a place of darkness. It may appear as a fucking amusement park, right? Right. But you just being there as a light being, right, is picked up by these evil forces that on the other dimensional realm are hiding behind this three-dimensional representation. You follow me? Yeah. A little bit? Yeah. Okay. So you just have to go there. If you are a person that has the ability to change the energy, if you're a transmuter, right? You're a fucking Jedi, dog. Yeah. Then you go.
Force man.
Right, use the force. Just go there. Just go to wherever you obviously you're going to where the evil is, right? Right. But it may not be where you think it is, right? In the third dimensional realm. Here. Okay. That's all I have to say.
That's it. Holy shit.
Close for fucking.
I gotta go. I'm gonna go back and listen to that one again. That was hard to follow. But I got you.
Yeah, sorry. It's like try not to speak in metaphors, but it's.
No, I got you. What's next? We told you don't go to fucking Dominican Republic. We told you guys don't go to Dominican Republic. It's it's up to like 5-7 people now. Right?
Why are you still going there?
I think it's up to like 9 people, dude. The guy got shot. The boxer got shot.
That was crazy.
The back. That was nuts. They almost fucking killed that guy. The guy that shot him. They love that guy. Now he's got to live without a colon. That's fucked up, dude. Take out your butt. How do you remove a butt, dude? That's fucked up.
That's
I gotta watch out,
man.
Gotta watch out for
that.
Well,
yeah. Like, be careful. Like, sometimes I think the dentist is like aliens trying to do some crazy stuff. So you gotta go watch the movie
Jupiter Ascending.
Yeah, and Cloud Atlas and The Runner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to do a quick? Let's see. Do we got time?
Quick rundown.
Yeah, I want to do a quick MK Cinema. Okay.
Boom.
MK Cinema. Boom. MK Cinema.
MK Cinema.
MK Cinema. The dentist, right?
Dentist.
And the runner, they dentist.
Yeah,
They get you.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, no, that's what
Jupiter Ascending. They get you at the dentist.
Is there shit dentist in
The
there?
great aliens.
Willy Wonka?
They get you in the dentist, Willy Wonka? No.
His dad.
His dad's a dentist. Oh, and the new one, huh? They went all weird.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah.
That
Why?
was weird. I don't know.
I have to tell you.
What's another dentist movie? There's a couple 80s movies that have really fucked up dentist. I remember at Blockbuster seeing, it was like the dentist, like some 80s movies cover, like scary movie. And I was like, oh my God, I never want to do that.
Whoa.
Boom. Okay, I got another MK Cinema for you. Okay?
Yeah.
This is more just comment, not so much MK Cinema.
Right.
Split, M. Night Shyamalan, right?
M. Night Shyamalan?
Fuck Shyamalan.
Oh!
Split is just a rip off of Six Souls. Six Souls came out like 2010 or 2011 or some shit. It has Julianne Moore, and it has that, I think Jonathan Reyes or Jonathan Reese, something like that. I don't know movies, dog. He was Julianne Moore. She's redhead. She's been in a bunch of shit. She's real famous.
Okay.
And the other guy, he's
redhead.
He's not as famous, but he's.
Is she Irish?
He was like in the Tudors. I don't know.
Don't worry.
Probably, I'm sure. So that one, Split, right? M. Night Shyamalan, the personality where there's a killer.
Split twist.
There's a mental. There's a spoiler attack. Spoiler attack. See the movie or don't. I don't care.
Who cares?
Don't see Split because it's just a rip off of Six Souls. Go watch
Six Souls.
Six Souls. It's about this guy that has...
six, like the number?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Julianne Moore is a psychiatrist, and she's trying to prove that he doesn't have this DID, dissociative identity disorder.
She's trying to prove that he doesn't?
He does not. That he's fully aware of it. That,
Yeah.
Killers are killers. They can't use that as an excuse, She works for the State Department, something like that.
Weird, okay.
And her dad's a doctor. Her dad finds this guy that is pretty fucking surely suffering from this shit. He knows stuff that he's not supposed to know. Blah, 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 blah. Turns out it's some black hillbilly magic. These crazy people in the woods, they killed like old hillbilly witch, and she put a curse on him, and people fucking, once you get it, you get it, and it only affects people that don't believe in God.
It only affects people that don't believe in God.
How's that for that propaganda, dog?
Woo! What is the name of that?
Six Souls.
Oh, man.
So Split really copies Six Souls. Now, I got another one for you.
Okay.
There is an 80s movies that's really corny. Really corny.
Weird.
They made fucking 5 of them. But the first one is called House. That's all it's called. House.
Okay.
It's about this guy. He's a writer. He's a Vietnam vet. Has a little bit of PTSD.
Uh-huh.
And his wife divorces him. I don't know if he drinks a lot. I don't know. I kind of missed the beginning.
Okay.
And he moves into his grandma's house or his aunt's house. She lives in this giant old house in L.A. Right?
Okay.
And it's haunted as fuck. But it's kind of corny and funny 80s movie. But there's a couple parts that are pretty scary,
Weird.
And the neighbors trying to help him out, trying to be friendly, blah, blah, blah.
Weird.
Here we go.
Whoa.
I just found it. Sorry, guys.
Why are you sorry?
I'm a little high.
You are?
House is a rip, or Insidious is a rip off of House, dude. I really like Insidious, but it's a straight rip off of House.
Yeah, so there's
the whole reason,
new ideas under the sun.
God damn. The whole reason that the guy, the Vietnam vet, leaves his wife while they have trouble is because one day the son goes missing. The son just completely goes missing. Boom, missing children, satanic ritual abuse. Turns out that the monsters on the other side, in the other realm, in the dark realm, stole his son. Then by him moving into his haunted aunt's house, he gets closer to the dark realm. He's able to break in there and bring his son back.
Whoa.
And that's about the same plot as Insidious, dog.
Whoa.
So this
Whoa, it's all the
cheapy
same thing.
piece of shit horror movie that they made
What
for
if it's
$2 million.
I have me tripping. Like everybody's just an archetype of like everybody is the same.
It's the same story over
Like
and over.
Marshall
Remember?
Mathers drew with a real Slim Shady. Please stand up, guy.
I was telling you about. That's why I like politics, and that's why I like.
Whoa.
That's why I like politics, and what was the other one I told you?
Politics.
And history.
Oh yeah.
Because it cycles
Yeah.
over and over and
Yeah.
over again, and you can
Well,
with enough prior knowledge.
Donald Trump is not serving 3 terms.
You can no, he's not. No, he's not.
Okay.
But if they don't,
I don't care who you are.
you know, people really don't want Bernie. People
No.
do not want Bernie.
No. No,
What-
I don't.
What's his name's gonna win?
I don't want
man?
Bernie.
Old Trumper's gonna win. What a
He
bitch,
has to.
huh?
We're in war. We're in a war zone.
God damn. MK
Wow.
Cinema. We're done with it. We're in a war
Closed
zone.
for
Closed
lunch. Thank you so much.
Insidious was a rip off a House,
Rip them.
and Split was a rip off of Six Souls. You should be ashamed of yourself, James Wan and fucking Shyamalan.
Toy Story 4.
Toy
Come
Story
on,
4.
dog.
I didn't watch 3.
4.
I heard 3 was sad. I don't want to watch it. Close for lunch.